Starting off with our product videos, we're going to start talking about the slides and what the differences are. So starting off, our most popular slide is actually the Urban. The Urban has 3 windows and is the lightest slide that we have. And the difference between the slides is really what the purpose is for each slide and how you're going to run it. So the cost is all the same. We don't charge any difference between an Urban, a Field, or a Hybrid. It's more about the purpose in which you're going to use the pistol for. And I'll get a little bit more into that in a second. So our Urban is our most popular one so far. It has 3 windows, and it is the lightest slide by far. So it tracks the fastest, shoots the flattest with no RMR installed. And again, what makes it really noticeable is the 3 windows up front. The Field has no windows. So this is more of a utilitarian type concept with no windows for the guys that want the ultimate reliability and don't want any windows in the gun to cause any possible malfunctions from any dirt, debris, anything like that get inside the slide. We've done extensive testing with our different window patterns, and it hasn't been an issue. But if you're not a fan, or if you're a law enforcement officer and you cannot have windows, this is a really good option. It still gives you extreme performance, except it just doesn't have the windows. So it doesn't track as fast or as flat, but it still rides like a caddy. It's a real smooth shooter. The last one would be our Hybrid, which is the mix between the two. The Hybrid is a Field on the sides, which has 2 more serrations than an Urban, and a window on top to follow the Urban. So it's a mixture between the two. Now what this is great for is it gives you the best balance point when running an RMR installed on the pistol. So the added weight on the ass end of the RMR is compensated by not doing the windows on the side. So instead of making the front half really, really light and the back half extra heavy, causing an additional muzzle flip over a super light slide over compared to a more heavy slide, this is the perfect balance point with an RMR installed. So this is, if you're going to run an RMR, you know you're going to run an RMR, this is definitely the best setup to run for that if you're looking for performance. Again, if you don't like windows, that's what the Field is for. And if you're not going to run an RMR for sure, we encourage you to go for the Urban. The other added benefits of our slide work is RMR cuts are standard. There's no upgrade cost or anything like that. It's an added value. And it's not just strictly for an added value. We use this removed weight with an aluminum plate that's filling the void as a balance issue. Causing the slide to be lighter overall, especially lighter in the back end where most of the metal is, it decreases the metal mass overall and better balances the slide so you don't have as much muzzle rise. So we take a lot of great care to enhance these rear serrations. The rear serrations are recut to make them much more aggressive. In fact, Aaron Cohen from Sage Dynamics affectionately named them the DNA collectors. They're very sharp, they're very aggressive, it's very easy to get a firm purchase on this pistol, even under adverse conditions. If you're bloody or muddy or anything like that, it'll definitely give you good traction on the pistol. The battle plate, that has a little America plate on here, is a standard thing that comes with it. It is serrated on the corners and has large lugs on the 45 chamfers as well. And the reason for that is we want to give enhanced capabilities to the pistol so that you can rack it one-handed off of a belt, object, and whatever you can really be around in your environment. Even if you needed to, if you're down on the ground from, worst case scenario, you're wounded, you can actually put these lugs into the side of a car, into the sheet metal, dig it in, and rack the weapon off if you have no other things available to you, which is situation dependent. So everything about this is purpose driven, and it's all in the highest level of craftsmanship. So as you can see in our battle plate as well, we've actually matched the serrations into the battle plate, which is just a little bit of attention to detail that we really like. So we do offer our slide package alone, so if you send us your slide, you can have that done all by itself, or you can have a whole build, or a combination of just trigger, just frame, or just the slide.